Though India is not a welfare state in the conventional sense and pension in themselves can never be enough, nowhere in the country does the financial assistance cross rupees 3,500 even when the center and state amounts are combined. According to data shared in the RTI, 2.9 crore beneficiaries are covered under the all pension schemes under National Social Assistance Program. In India, social security being a concurrent responsibility, the monetary benefit to elders people under Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme in various states ranging between rupees 200 to rupees 1000 with center's share of rupees 200 in all the states. Of the 80 million elderly entitled to pension of rupees 200 per month, this meagre amount by the central government reached just 22.3 million people, leaving out of 58 million people with no pension or any other form of assistance. States separately top up the meagre central allocation. Bihar gives only rupees 400 to 500 to its elderly 60 to 80 years and above with universal coverage, which under any parameter is insufficient for survival. Chhattisgarh gives rupees 550 to 850. A big state like Uttar Pradesh, which has the highest elderly population in India, too grants rupees 700 for those above age 60 and rupees 1000 for those above 80. The highest pension of rupees 2000 per month per person is given by states such as Delhi, Goa, Kerala and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The government should revise the central contribution to states from a meagre rupees 200 unchanged for 14 years for those below 80 years of age and rupees 500 for those above 80 years of age under the Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme to at least rupees 2000 rupees per month. The government needs to set up a basic social pension cover of rupees 2000 a month for the poor elderly. The pension for government employees are increased as per the dearness allowance. Why not also increase the pension for poor old age people, widows and disability community according to the rise in prices? The propensity to consume of ordinary people is quite high. Increased pension will directly flow to the local market and rejuvenate economic activity. The multiple effect will lead to a virtuous circle of growth. Rupees 200 was an undignified amount of pension and there was a need to give more dignity to life. Currently, the central government spends rupees 6,564 crores or 0.04% of the GDP, while India spends 0.04% of its GDP on social security pension. Nepal, Bolivia and Botswana spend 0.7%, 1.3% and 0.3% respectively. In developed economies such as the USA, Canada and many European countries, a major share of the retirement income comes from social security, while in emerging markets like India, people rely on their personal savings as a primary source. The tax GDP ratio in most developed countries hovers around 35%. It is this high taxation that ensures guaranteed minimum pension to all persons. Income and social security for the elderly is of critical significance as it is a matter for survival for the poor. The absolute poverty, shrinking earning opportunities and increased cost of living calls for an increase in the amount of pension to a minimum for a decent living. People worked for around 35 to 40 years, having done all the hard work, are very much entitled to a pension for the rest of their lives. When people who are older, who may not be able to reskill themselves as much, they are going towards a universal pension in something that is very important. A non-contributory basic pension can guarantee a regular income in old age to all residents of the country, regardless of earning or occupation. All over the world, progressive forces are demanding the institutionalization of a publicly funded, universal, non-means related, non-contributory pension scheme for the aged to be accessed by them as a matter of right. A pension of rupees 2000 per month per person will cost just 1.97% of the GDP. So, Universal Pension Scheme Act should be enacted in Parliament. Universal Pension Act creates the tendency of treating old people as liabilities will cease.